Hello everybody, this is Les here with another video today, and I'm going to show you my collection of model trains. Now I've got my locomotives here, and only one of them is missing at the moment because they're currently getting fixed. But yeah, I'm going to show you them in order from oldest to newest. So yeah, let's get started. Yeah, so this is my second oldest, and is a Lima little diesel shunter, and this is my only Lima thing. I have some Lima track, but I don't have any other carriages or anything. So and this one still works amazingly, and yeah, it's still got the light in it. So yeah, but the one before this is a vintage or really old Hornby pannier tank, which is the oldest that I have, but it's currently being repaired. So after that, I have this Mainline. Mainline. It's a very old brand. Probably can't see that, but this is a Class 03 shunter, and this one's been weathered by, well, not really weathered, just rusted at all. And this still works, but a lot of the details is running. It's cracked and everything. So yeah, it's old, but it isn't the best. It doesn't run so well. The next one is something actually that I've gotten recently. This is an Airfix Royal Scot. Now I don't know what class this is. If you could tell me what class it is, I'd be very thankful. And I would give you a shout out in one of my next videos. And this one's tender driven as well. So the motor's in the backs. All of this is just free moving, and the mechanism is quite nice. I really like it. And the detail is just amazing. I've actually done a review for this. If you look at my channel, you'll probably find that video. So the next one is my first ever model locomotive, and this is American, Burlington Northern, but this one, the brand is Tyco, and I got this ages ago from my granddad, and that was, I don't know, from my uncle, and that was my first ever train set, and I still have all the carriages and I think the track, but as you can see, the bogies and everything have fallen off the main body, and the wires are everywhere and they're all broken and everything. It is repairable, but at the moment I just don't really have the time. I have a lot of other things like my layout to be doing. Yeah. Next up is these two. Now these are Hornby, these are vintage ones, and they don't have wheels because I've actually taken the wheels off, and these I've been using for repairs since I don't really use them at all. Yeah, so these are alright. They're kind of oldish. I don't really like them. They're a bit broken, but yeah, it's good to keep them. So the next thing is my Class 47 Hornby diesel loco, and this one has a Ringfield motor, which isn't too reliable. I've put LEDs in it, which aren't too reliable. The contacts on the wheels aren't really reliable. It just isn't that good of a locomotive. I did only get this for $50 Australian. You can convert that if you want. But it's got a driver in it. That's a good thing. But yeah, it just isn't really that good. So it doesnn't actually work the best anymore. I don't know what happened to it. The motor's a bit shot. Or the motor is a bit shot, and the contacts on the wheels are really bad. And most of the LEDs are blown. So yeah. The next thing is a Lifelike Trains Australian diesel locomotive. I don't really collect these at the moment. I mostly collect the British things, like my Class 47. But I got this a while ago for Christmas, and as you can see, the wheels are really dirty, but it works alright. It's a front-mounted motor, and it has the Tyco couplings, which are alright, I guess. And this is my newest model train. It's a Hornby Transatlantic Industries 04 shunter. This one runs like a dream. It is really quiet and it pulls a lot of carriages in one pull with around my layout. And I've greased it up, I've fixed it a bit, and yeah, it works really well. And this is a Hornby Railroad item, so it doesn't look the best, but it works really well. So that's all my locomotives, and now I'll set up all the rolling stock and I'll show you all those. Okay, I'm back, and I've got all my wagons and rolling stock set up. And just so you know, the first 4 items were in the set with the Burlington Northern diesel loco that I showed you. It was in bits. So first thing is this Burlington Northern caboose, and this is American, obviously. It's alright, it looks a bit bland, doesn't really have a lot in it. Yeah, that's about it. Next is a Virginian hopper wagon, or hopper car, and with a added coal load, which I put in there. Next is this Great Northern flat car, again pretty bland, and a Swift box car. I seem to like this one a lot better since there's more riding on it. Alright, so those 4 were in that Burlington Northern locomotive set. That one. So the next ones, we got a Australian National car transport car, and this one's Australian, obviously. Australian. So yeah, it's very similar to the American ones. So, and this is a Australian Northern flat car, and this is actually the base to this. If you look closely, they're the exact same base. So yeah. Next is a Santa Fe boxcar with opening doors. Yeah, just a standard one. This one has a bit more detail on it than the others. So yeah. And this is a rock breakdown crane. And my dad got this for me at a show, like a show or something. I can't remember what kind of show it was, but he got this for me. He found it and it was really cool. It has 6-wheel bogies. That's kind of one thing that's really interesting about it. But the only thing that's really bad is all the cables that join the edge of the crane to the main bit. They're all gone, and one of the clips to hold it onto the base is missing. So yeah, besides those downsides, it's a really nice one just to have in a siding. Now we get to the British stuff. This is a Hornby Amy Roadstone hopper wagon. Take out the balsa wood. That is weathered, and this was actually less than a standard unweathered, bit more bland Hornby hopper wagon. It's got metal wheels, and I put these mainline couplings on because they're a lot smaller than the big tension lock ones, the big Hornby ones. This is a mainline open wagon with added coal load, which is just made from black smashed up pencils, which I will put a tutorial, or might make a tutorial for that one day. And I really have to secure this down a bit more after the video. But yeah, it's a pretty nice one. It's actually more detailed than the Hornby one I'm about to show you, which is really nice. So here's that Hornby one I was just talking about. Big tension lock couplings. This was actually a Thompson Friends one, which I repainted, so it doesn't come out like this. So I just repainted it like that, and added coal load and metal wheels. So, and next are these 2 mainline flat cars. Yeah, like standard ones with the Hornby metal wheels and different things on them from when I was gluing things on. One of them says not to be loaded with containers, and the other one it says low fit. So these are like, I think they might be 2 different liveries. I'm not sure. Okay, next is a Hornby bogie bolster wagon with added balsa wood load. So that's a nice one. Not a lot to it. So yeah, there's that. Next are these 3 mainline tank wagons, little tank cars. This one I've painted most of the stuff green. Anything that's green wasn't painted that. Yeah, it doesn't have metal wheels. I gotta put them on. The next one, I browned up, rusted a bit. So yeah, no metal wheels, but still looks good. And this one is heavily rusted with some graffiti. Doesn't have any wheels, doesn't have any couplings. This will be in the scrapyard on the layout. Okay, so the next one is this Hornby Railroad boxcar, and by you can see that it's a railroad one. It's very cheap, and I've put some rust on it, which is an actual rust, and changed it up a bit, rusted up the roof, and put a bit of graffiti on it. Okay, so the next one is a Hornby boxcar. It has one coupling on this side and on this side. I've got to fix that. But this one's a really well detailed one. I really like it. Metal wheels as well. So yeah. Okay, next comes my brake vans. So this is a mainline NE brake van within the brownish maroon. And I've actually installed LEDs in it with the contacts on the bottom. This is one I really want to keep. And next is one that I really want to keep. This is a Hornby brake van, 30 ton? Yeah, I think it's a 30 ton. 20 ton, I think. Brake van with NEM couplings. And this one's really nice. It even has interior detail, which you probably can't see. But this was $35 Australian. That's pretty expensive for really what it is. The next is another mainline wagon. Don't know what livery this is, but it's the same as the other one. And this one doesn't have anything in it. I put some plastic in there for glass. No couplings on it because this is just a little scrapyard one. And the next one is a really bad, can't say that word, a really bad Hornby brake van. This is really bad. It's a railroad one, but it's lower quality than this. It's so bad. Like, all of this is like a rubbery kind of plastic, so the buffers bend a lot and it just doesn't stay on too well at all. So and I did break it a little bit, so I made it like a brake van's been in an accident. So that is all of my wagons and everything. As you can see, I don't have any passenger cars. The 2 little passenger cars I had Annie and Clarabelle. They were the Hornby Railroad ones, and I resprayed them for a friend, and we traded that, and he paid me some money, and he's really enjoying those actually. So, but I'm actually planning on getting some large maroon and cream passenger cars, which will be on the layout in the station and around that place. And yeah, I think I'm hoping to get cold spill, hoping to get more open wagons and more mainline things and different types of wagons. And I'm not really into the new things. I'm more into the vintage things. So like, I'll only get something that's new if it's really worth buying it. But sometimes these vintage ones, like this mainline one, can be not expensive. It can be less expensive than this and still have the exact amount of details. It's really nice. So yeah, that is all of my collection of model trains so far. There's a lot to come. And yeah, I guess I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.